everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Shay and I am a full-time reseller on the Poshmark app and I do lots of thrift related content. So if you like that sort of thing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to like, and I'm going to go ahead and get right into the video. Today's video is going to be the top trends that I am loving for spring and summer 2020. So that means things that are easy to style, things that are easy to get from the thrift store, and things that are more of a bohemian style. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm not going to show you guys any of the examples of what I have for these trends. I am going to show you in next week's video. So this whole rack here is full of all kinds of trends for spring and summer, so I am going to be showing you guys that haul in my next video, so don't forget to stay tuned for that. Go ahead and hit the little bell down below so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Okay, so the first trend that I have for you guys is going to be crochet. So a ton of crochet has been all over the runways. Lots of crochet dresses, lots of really interesting, like almost sort of like craft style crochet, lots of cool dresses and skirts, lots of cool tops. I personally love granny square trend. That's when you have like the square and it has like several different colors. I am personally a crocheter, so I can actually make those things, which is pretty cool. But so I really love that trend. I think it's super wearable. I think it looks great with bottoms, specifically another trend that we're going to be seeing. It looks really great with light wash denim as well. So I think that that's going to be super wearable. The next trend is going to be 1970s. So we're still seeing tons and tons of 1970s inspired things. Lots of puffy sleeves and high neck things. Lots of high-waisted things. We're seeing a lot of 70s silhouettes in general. Anything from like chunky boots and that sort of thing to my next trend that I'm loving is flare jeans. Flare jeans are super easy to wear. They look good on most body types. In fact, I think they look good on all body types if you do it right. I'm a petite and I like to wear them so they flare out from your knee down. That makes you look taller and it gives you more of an hourglass shape even if you don't have one. Personally, I am more of a pear shape, so I find them very flattering. They kind of balance me out, but it's super wearable. It's something you can find at the thrift store and it looks really great. So I'm very excited to be thrifting that sort of stuff. Next is going to be right along with that 70s trend. Honestly, most of these trends are very like 70s inspired. It's going to be corduroy. We're seeing lots and lots of corduroy bottoms right now. So I'm seeing a lot of corduroy skirts, which I really love. Not so many corduroy tops. I don't know about that for tops, but I would definitely do a corduroy jacket. I think that that's really cool, and it's like super 70s. I love those corduroy trucker jackets that have like the shirling inside. I think that those are super cool, and those are super duper 70s. So next is going to be distressed denim. Distressed denim is always in style as far as I'm concerned. I have always loved distressed denim. I think that it is like very, very easy to style. I'm currently wearing it. I really just like it. I think it gives your outfit a little bit of interest and some edge. A really easy way to style that is going to be with a band tee or with a graphic tee of some kind. Very, very simple. And it's something you can always find, and if you can't find it, you can always DIY it. So if you guys are interested, by the way, in some sort of video where I DIY how to do distressing on denim, let me know in the comments because I would love to do a video on that. Next is going to be the Western trend. So the Western trend is a really, really cool one. I think it's sort of kind of merging in between that 60s, 70s, 80s area because we see it a lot throughout. It was really big in the 80s. So lots of fringing, tons and tons of like prairie style things. That is really what I'm loving. We're seeing lots of like tiered layers, especially with skirts. That's something that you can work into not only a maxi trend, but you can work it into a mini trend as well. So I'm seeing lots of mini skirts that have layers. I think that's really cool. Also, like really big sleeves is a really big thing. High necks are another thing that's very like prairie style. And then next is going to be vests. I know that people are like on and off about whether or not this trend is going to be back or is going to be actually good. I'm here to tell you it is back. It is everywhere already. That's something that I was really excited about because vests have come in and out of style like steadily for like the last 100 years or something. So it's one of those ones that's really easy to find at the thrift store, and there are all kinds of cuts and styles. It really matches any sort of style. You can do it boho, you can do it dressed up, you can do it casual. There's all kinds of ways to style it. So, and how I would style it, I would probably get a vest that was maybe a little bit longer, and I would style it open with maybe a dress or something very streamlined underneath, like a tank top and a pair of jeans. I think it's very wearable. So next is going to be white dresses specifically. Tons and tons of beautiful, flowy white dresses. It's gorgeous. It's something that screams spring and summer like so much, and it's super wearable. As long as you find a dress that has a nice liner and is not going to be see-through, unless you're into that, then it's something that's super wearable. It looks really great with another one of the trends we're seeing, which I'll share with you in a second, and it's very, very easy to style. So that next trend is going to be cowboy boots. Cowboy boots are going to be super duper in for this season. They've already kind of been in for the last year or so, but we're going to be seeing them even more as more people really start to get a grip on how to style them. I really like them. I think that they're flattering on most feet. I think that the pointed or almond toe, sometimes even that squared snip toe, is really, really flattering. You can wear them with denim, you can wear them with skirts, you can wear them with dresses, and you can even wear them with shorts. So they're really very versatile, and depending on what kind of style you have, you can go with either like more of a traditional Western pair, or you can go with something a little more edgy. There's some that have like studs. You can even find them that have like beautiful embroidery for like more of a boho style. So very excited about that trend, and that one is super easy to find in your thrift store right now. Next is going to be Bermuda shorts. Bermuda shorts are something that, again, it's one of those things that comes in and out of style. They're just a little bit longer. They kind of go to like mid-thigh. I do not like them personally on myself. I am very short, and they kind of even make me look shorter, but I think that it's something that's super wearable. I think a lot of people really like this trend because it's really comfortable and it's really easy to style. You wear it just like a pair of regular shorts. You just have to be a little bit more mindful about what you wear for shoes. I would personally style them with maybe a wedge or something heeled, just because you are losing a little bit of that length on your thigh area. So I think that it would make you look a little bit longer. Next is going to be polka dots. Polka dots are another trend that I'm really excited about. You have to be careful with the size of the dots if you are petite, but I really, really enjoy it. I think that it's something that's super easy to thrift because they've been popular from the 1930s onward. So it's really easy to find cool pieces, and they were really, really big in the 80s as well. So there's some really great gems out there to be had for thrifting, and it's another one that's really easy to style. It looks great on most body types. I really like blouses that are polka dotted. That's a really easy way to sort of have like a vintage feel to your outfit. If you want to wear it more modern, I've seen really cool trouser pants that have polka dots. Dresses. I love picking up polka dotted dresses specifically. I think that they're super flattering. They have a really sweet feel to them, and they're really easy to style. I'll probably pair a polka dotted dress with a wedge heel and maybe a nice hat. It would look even good with like a vest thrown over. If it was like a more neutral tone, I would do that. Next is going to be chunky shoes. I've already kind of mentioned it a little bit, but I really like this trend. I think it's super wearable. It's really easy to style. They look good with pretty much anything. I specifically like platforms. I think that platforms are something that we're going to be seeing more and more of because we're coming into the warmer weather. We're kind of transitioning out of that chunky boot phase because we're coming into that warm weather. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of platform heels and a lot of platform sandals, which I'm very excited about as a short person. I know I've said this a bunch of times in this video, but as a short person, I'm really excited about this trend. And I think that it's something that's really thriftable. We saw a real moment in the 90s with that kind of platform heel, so I think that they're really good to find at the thrift store. And next is going to be slip dresses. Slip dresses is another one that I think is super wearable. That sort of lingerie to wear during the day thing that's happening right now is really popular, and I'm here for it. I like it. I think a really easy way to wear a slip dress is going to be to kind of dress it down, maybe with a pair of Doc Martens, or even like one of those other trends like Western boots. I think that it's super easy. I would definitely pair it with something like that. It's really cute with like some layered necklaces in the summertime. It's very easy. So as long as you find one that doesn't look too much like lingerie, I think you're good. And the next one's going to be vintage denim. I personally really love vintage denim. I am a huge fan of Levi's. I adore them. I've always loved them. These are actually Levi's. These are current ones, so these are the 501 skinnies. So these ones I think are from last year. but that's just like a really great like new version of a classic jean. Specifically the 501s are fantastic. Other denim brands do really good for vintage stuff too. You have your vintage Calvin Klein, the vintage Tommy Hilfigers are really good. Really any vintage denim that looks like your mom denim or high-rise denim is going to be very popular, and we're moving away from skinny jeans altogether. So anything that's more of like a straight leg or even just like a tapered leg or a wide leg, is going to be more popular for this year, and I think that it's very flattering on most body types as well. I think that if you're more of a pear shape or a curvy shape, it's harder to style skinny jeans because they are so form-fitting. Unless you really want to show off all your curves, I think they're harder to style. So I'm very excited about that. Next is going to be retro florals. So retro florals is something that is just basically a new take on your casual, normal spring trend of florals. You're going to be seeing lots of almost like psychedelic florals. Think 1960s, 1970s, really big like flower child patterns. They tend to be more oranges, yellows, greens. They could almost fit into that neon trend. I don't like that trend, that's why I didn't put it in this video, but it could kind of go into that trend as well a little bit. So that one's going to be one that's really fun to thrift as well, because there are lots of really great 60s and 70s gems out there. So, and that one I would style with, if I found like a top, I would style a top with just some flare jeans or some straight leg jeans. They look really good with high-rise stuff. And if I found a dress, I would definitely pair it with a pair of those platforms or even the cowboy boots. I think it would look really good. So the last thing that I'm going to mention is going to be stripes. Stripes are one of those things that was on the runway for almost every designer. So stripes are really easy to do. I recommend not doing these kind of stripes. Go horizontal, because it will make you look slimmer, it will make you look taller, it will add more interest to your outfit overall. The longer stripes this way are not as good. So, but we're seeing tons and tons specifically of striped shirts. So like menswear shirts, that sort of slightly boxy, oversized fit. They're mostly like flowy cotton that I've seen. They're not as structured. So I think that that's really easy to style no matter what your style is. Stripes are pretty classic, so it looks great with denim, looks great with a skirt, it would look really good styled as a dress as well, maybe with some tall boots. But overall, I think that that one is a super easy one to thrift, and I'm really loving it. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and comment what your favorite trend was in this video. If you guys liked a trend that I missed, also comment on that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!